guys, Patty from Patty's Crafty Spot, and I have a new project to share with you. This is a design team project for Country Craft Creations, and I used the gorgeous papers, the new ones, the bee house. And let me just go ahead and show you my project, and then I'll explain it to you. So this is this, and I don't have room to go forward, so I'm going to have to angle it. Really cute. So let's walk you through. So this is a decor piece, and this is a piece that I had picked up at a local thrift shop, and it was a clock. I will insert a picture, either the beginning or the end, or both, that shows what this originally looked like. But I went ahead and picked this up when I saw it, and I kind of have a thing for clocks, so I absolutely love them. Making them, alter them, everything. So I have this right here. So I took the bee house paper and I went ahead and covered it all over this piece, around it. And on the new, let me just grab it. Sorry about that, I forgot to grab it ahead of time. So everywhere else where there was places where I couldn't really put paper in because of the design of the wood that was on here, I went ahead and I used the metal flakes, and these things are amazing. I'm going to literally cover everything in my house in this stuff, and I went ahead and also got the Gildan glue to go with it. So I used a foam brush, put it on. I do kind of have a tutorial on when I was decorating this just to show you. I also used some of the gorgeous trim. These are the little pom-pom trims. And what else did I use? Oh, I also, it's probably not going to show the best, or maybe a little bit. You can see my flowers are kind of shiny. So I went ahead and recently picked up the, where are they? Right here, the Wink of Stella. And I picked up the 3-pack that has the brush and then the 2 refills. This was so much fun to use. I just got it the other day, so I put it on real quick. So I also went ahead and added some doors to this piece. I didn't really kind of go through what to make this, only because it's specific to the size of this clock. And I didn't want to give out measurements because obviously you're not going to be able to recreate this. But I think if I remember right, I kind of walked you through on how I figured out what it was, the sizing. So hopefully that will help you. And then my little flowers that I put on here, I cut them out of the paper as well. And that was a die from Crealies. And what else do I got? Oh, I also have added lights to the back. So I have a switch here for the lights. And one thing I did do when I was creating it, I thought I had my album small enough, but I run into the situation I often do, is I end up making my albums bigger than I anticipate. So I did have to build up the back of this a little bit with some layers of chipboard. So I added 1, 2, 5. Altogether it's 5 layers, so strips. And I just cut out the strips on the side and then added the stuff in the back. And I don't know, because it's very light. Oh, you can kind of see the lights. So I did go ahead and pick up a battery light pack, and I just picked that up to the Dollar Tree. So Sally is probably going to be very proud of me for going and getting it from the dollar store. But you can see the lights right there. So it's really pretty when it's darker, and I'll go ahead and put pictures up of that because I do already have some pictures I took at night. So anyway, you open up these little doors that I attached with some hinges, and there's a little mini folio inside. Oh, the other thing I used too was those fibers. These right here, these glitter fibers are amazing, and they just kind of add to it. So I know I didn't specifically call those out, but you can see how pretty those are right on there. I love it. And whoops, I love to break it is what's going to happen. So I went ahead, and this is the little folio that I made. Let me put that on the floor. So this is a little folio I made. Let me see if that light helps. Probably washes it out too much. But this is a little folio. And I went ahead and did the same thing with the flowers. So don't know how well it's going to come up. But I left off You can see the sparkle on these two flowers. I didn't put any of the Wink of Stella on this one because I wanted to kind of show the difference. And you can kind of see the sparkle, but you can see how cute this paper is, and everything that I used on this is perfect for this paper line, which is absolutely my favorite. So let me walk you through it. So it does open up, and it is it's sized to fit in the clock. However, it's also a super cute, perfect little size to go ahead and just make a quick little album. So right off the front, the pages are built on the covers. So there is no hinge system. And you can see how when it's closed, like that. And then I added the paper to the sides. And then this is the back. And then the spine. So it opens up like this. And then you go ahead into the two separate sections. These are identical. So to get to them, I went ahead and just created a photo mat that's in there. I have these two little half corner pages or pockets. I don't even know what you would call them, but these little flaps with corner pockets, and that's what holds everything together. So these open up like this, and then you go ahead and you open up the first part, and there's two small little pockets and then some tags I also created using the Crealies die. And I didn't attach my pockets right next to each other because I kind of wanted the design element of these separate, and I talk about that when in the tutorial. And then this page opens up here, so you've got room for photos and stuff right on here. Then over here I created a little swing closure with a string. This opens up like this, and then we just have, whoops, looks like I forgot to do the other sides. Just a little pull-out section for photo mats, like that. And then I wanted to make sure everything stayed closed together, so just going right there to keep that closed. And then this whole thing lifts up. You come over here. This is the back side of the inside cover. So if I hold it up right here, so this is the back side right here with a pocket and some photo mats. Gorgeous paper. Oops, and get my stuff out of the way. Slide it over. So then you come over to this side right here. Again, this is a shallow pocket with a flap. Hold the photo mats, keep the pocket closed, and you can go ahead and open it up like this, and you have some photo mats right here and here. And then you can always put some loose photos right inside the back here, and then everything here keeps everything contained because it'll close all up on all four sides, so nothing will fall out. And then you go ahead and keep it all closed just like that. And then this comes over here and then back. So everything just kind of crosses back and forth from each other. And then, like I said, this photo mat keeps everything closed. And let me see, do I have my ruler handy? I'll find a ruler in 1 second. Let me go through this part right here. So that, again, like I said, this repeats itself right here. So I got some photo mats inside, and then the little corner flat pockets right there. And then again, two little pockets with some tags. And then this part here to keep everything contained. And then our photo mats. I have 4 on here. You can do less. I wouldn't say go too much more, maybe add 1 more, but you don't want to get too thick. Although if you're not obviously putting it in something like I am, then you could get away with going a little thicker. I would just increase the width of your spine if you plan on going a lot thicker. And then this opens up here. Again, a pocket in the back. And then right here again, this all opens up just like that. Right like that. And then we close everything back down. So just crisscross everything over. And just like that. And it all closes up. Let me find my ruler. Okay, it was hiding under my paper cutter. So let me give you some measurements on the book. So this measures 8 inches across and 5.5 inches tall. And my spine is 1.5 inches. So if you are going to go ahead and add more stuff, just increase the spine to like maybe 2 inches. I originally did this at 2 inches and then it wasn't fitting in my clock. So I had to shorten the spine up. So you can see it is a little thick in the middle here. But other than that, absolutely gorgeous. I love this piece. So anyway, that's just something, an idea. You can go to a thrift store, or flea markets or anything like that and find something. And if you're not quite happy with it, just go ahead and add paper to it and embellish it. Go ahead and add the flakes because you can see what a difference this clock is. So I will definitely put in those pictures so you can see the before, because it doesn't even look like the same clock anymore. Right there. And then on the back is just where I have my little light box. I'm probably going to open it up and put a little screw through the bottom under here so it can go ahead and not flop around. And then my clock piece. So I just used all the pieces that came with this as my templates to recut everything. So like the circle part on the top there, this was the original piece right here. And I just used it as a template and cut out the paper with the pattern paper with using this as the template. And I just kept the same clock face that was with it and the clock hands. So, but just a few little fun things to do with it and you totally can change the look. All right, so I do have a full tutorial on making this cute little folio. And I walk you through on some of the steps as I'm creating this piece here of how I altered it and stuff like that. So I do kind of show you how I did that. So if you do find a piece, you can go ahead and kind of be inspired to create your own. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this. I will leave a link down below to Country Craft Creation store where I got all of this fun stuff to play with. And until next time, guys, happy crafting. Bye.